good, y'all? Hi, it's your man here. Listen, internet pranks have been around since the dawn of the internet, and it's safe to say internet pranks have definitely evolved over the years a very substantial amount. Back in the day, a funny prank would be, you going to a fast food restaurant, getting a water cup and filling it up with soda, or maybe putting some whipped cream on your friend's hand and, tickling their nose so they actually get whipped cream on their face. Just harmless, funny little pranks. They start getting uploaded to YouTube later on, and so they kind of grow and develop naturally, but, they'd stay pretty stagnant in terms of being, just nice, harmless pranks everyone can just get a good laugh at. Or that was until one man was born, a single human being whose birth shifted the very balance of the world, who changed the course of history itself. That individual is none other than Sam Pepper. And since then, pranking has only gotten worse and worse and worse. From being, funny little harmless jokes between people to, at this point, just straight up public nuisancy. And no other people on this planet get targeted more with shitty pranks than fast food workers. The people who are already having a rough life, working a shitty 9-to-5 job, probably hating every moment of it, having to constantly deal with, rude customers, high demand, poor work environment in general. Of course, they make for the most easily accessible, unwilling participants in TikTok and YouTube pranks. And I think this is a very real problem because it's only gotten more prolific in recent times. In fact, there's currently a giant TikTok trend right now of people busting in to fast food workers like the drive-through windows, blasting loud music on JBL speakers, and just like filming up to the employees with their phone, like sticking the camera in their face and annoying the employees while they're trying to do their job. And the employees are like, hey, please leave, I don't want to be on camera. And they're just like forcefully filming the employees and annoying them with loud blaring music and shit while they're trying to do their job. And we will cover that and tons of other different kind of, pranks and trends and whatever that have to do with breaking fast food employees in a minute. First, I want to establish some rules and boundaries for what I consider to be a harmless prank or a prankless harm. I have 3 criteria for this. Is the employee or person enjoying this prank, laughing along with it? And is the prank making their day better? Are they laughing at it? Number 2, is the employee the butt of the joke? Are they the ones going to be suffering this? Or is the butt of the joke more on the person who's doing the prank? For example, you take an ice cream cone from an employee, then you fucking shove the entire thing in your mouth, shove it on your head like a unicorn and fucking drive away weirdly or some shit. I can see that being a harmless prank on an employee. The employee might find it funny, and even if they don't, it's not harming the employee. It's not like disrupting their workflow or whatever. So I can see that being fine, right? And number 3 is probably consent and being comfortable while filming. An employee can find a prank funny or enjoy a prank, but not be okay with being filmed. If the employees are showing signs that they don't want to be filmed and they're still shoving a camera in their face, I consider that a prankless harm as well. Those are the 3 criteria. A violation in any 3 of these automatically means it is no longer a simple, harmless prank. It's funny for everybody, and it becomes a prankless harm. So I'm going to be reacting to a ton of different pranks and stuff like that on fast food employees, and we're going to label them as prankless harms or harmless pranks. Warning right now, it's mostly prankless harms. I'm going to just tell you right that a lot of it is just fast food employees just fucking suffering. So hey, it's going to be some fun. Oh, and by the way, when you subscribe to my channel, that is an automatic free pass to the island I'm going to buy. That's right, when my channel gets big and I blow up and shit, I'm going to use my money and buy a private island, and anyone who's subbed to me, they can go on it anytime. The island will be called I'm so fucking sorry, land. The island will be called High Tier Land. Anyone who subscribes to my channel gets an automatic pass to the island. They automatically become a high tier citizen. Do you want to be a high tier citizen? Go ahead and subscribe, man. I post videos like this every single week. Y'all know I'll be consistent as shit. I'm always consistent. I've never once not been consistent ever in my fucking life. So yeah, join. I love y'all. Back to the video. Peace out. Alright, so using fart spray at a Popeyes in the Arby's drive-thru.
It's 25. Oh, hell no. I ain't taking your goddamn phone.
I don't know, it seems like some of them are enjoying it more than others. I wouldn't necessarily call that, prankless harm. I wouldn't call it a completely harmless prank either. Obviously, if I were working a 9-to-5 job and I open my door to give someone their food and I get a fucking wave of fart spray in my face, which that shit is potent. I bought a bottle of liquid ass once and, sprayed it into my school and shit. Dude, it is the most potent, foul-smelling thing you will ever, dude. It's a horrible experience, all right? But the joke is on the employee, and it seems like some employees are not finding it as funny as others. Overall, it seems probably like one of the more harmless pranks you can do. Obviously, I don't think the employees are fond of it or whatever, but I mean, it's not holding up the workflow or anything. I don't think it's ruining their day or anything, A quick whiff of fart spray. Me working a 9-to-5 job, I'm not gonna like that, but I don't think it's I don't think it's terrible or nothing. Especially compared to some of the other stuff on this list. this is probably one of the more harmless ones. That being said, I am still giving this the certificate of prankless harm, as at the end of the day, the employees are the butt of the joke, and most of them don't seem to be finding it as funny as, you know, the people in the comments clearly are. And if I was in their shoes, you know, I was a fast food employee, I'm working a, you know, long ass day, and I open my door and I get hit with a wave of fucking fart spray, I'm gonna be kind of pissed off, dude. But hey, everyone's not me.
Thank you.
So that's just like assault then?
Oh, it slipped out my hand. I'm so sorry.
No problem.
I'm sorry.
No.
That won't happen again.
So that's
Thank
literally
you.
just assault then. What the fuck were you doing here? No, obviously, prankless harm. Number one, the employee's wearing a mask. She looks a little bit uncomfortable being filmed in general. And then the dude is throwing a cup of ice water at her, making a mess on the counter the employees have to clean up. That's making extra work for the employees that they have to do. The woman looks fucking scared in this. Like, I mean, you're throwing a cup at her. Obviously, she's not going to be a fan of this. This isn't even a prank. You're just being an asshole to an employee. She even keeps a smile up and everything. I mean, she's like, oh, it's no problem. Makes it again just for it to get thrown at her again. Yeah, this is just, you're just fucking throwing a cup at an employee. This is not funny, man. Employees fucking suffering through this shit. Absolutely a prankless harm. No doubt about that at all. What's the joke here? And he's done this like multiple times. Like, yeah, I don't understand why this is like a funny thing people are laughing at. These are like viral meme accounts that are reposting that. Which, by the way, like Barstool Shorts, like fucking all that kind of shit who just repost other people's memes. I don't fuck with them at all. That's bullshit. Obviously, getting off track here. You're just like jumping through the window at the employees, and the employees fucking like run away. They fucking back up when you do that shit. Just freaking them out and being an asshole for no reason. I know the employees are not laughing around like this because this guy has hit up the same location several times, and the employee, one of them, I don't know who it was, a fucking brave super soldier. This man deserves a fucking Medal of Honor. When this guy drove up again, he was like, hey, are you the guy who films the pranks doing that shit? Grabs the water cup, throws it at him, just ices him right in the face. Thank you for that. Thank you for standing up for your fellow employees, genuinely. But yeah, the employees clearly do not like this. This guy has a reputation with them. And so it's clear, like, among the employees, like, hey, this guy's annoying. He freaks people out. No one likes him. To the point that an employee went out of their way and most likely got fired. Most likely lost their job. You know, just to go out of the way to teach this guy a lesson about doing that kind of shit. Absolutely a prankless harm through and through. You know, I don't think anyone's going to be complaining about that one.
What all come of y'all Big Macs? What all come of y'all Big Macs?
What? Is this fucking... Do people find this funny? I mean, I guess this is a harmless prank. I mean, I don't think the employees find it funny. I don't think they understand the prank, probably because it's a really fucking bad one. I mean, the employees seem like more worried than like annoyed or angry, I guess. It is certainly a lame-ass prank. I don't think the employees are finding it funny, but at the same time, I don't think they're like angry or annoyed at it necessarily. I mean, there's not really a line they're holding up. I mean, I would call it a harmless prank, even though I don't think the employees really like necessarily enjoy it. I don't think they really care all that much, though.
I'm feeling blessed today, I ain't gonna lie. What's your name?
Kennedy.
You wanna pick a number 1 through 3?
2.
Okay. There you go.
This is just me.
Have a good day. Did you see her face? Did you see her
This is
face?
me.
Did you see her face?
Oh my god, did you see her face? That was so fucking funny. How, man? What? Is the dude in the back of the car not allowed to laugh at home or some shit? Why is he in the back, like, holding back a laugh so hard? It's not that funny. I don't think it's funny at all, actually. I guess it's like subversion of expectations, sure, but what's funny about it necessarily? Oh my gosh, the employee was upset because she thought she was going to get a lot of money and be taken care of, but she was just given a couple bucks instead and was disappointed. How hilarious and funny was that? And they do this again, by
I
the
don't
way.
want to give
to
away
another
today. I just wanted to
employee.
bless you, if that's okay with you.
Okay.
Okay. Okay. Here you go.
Man, she's nice enough to even
Everyone-
like smile through it and not act all annoyed. I don't know why they're like laughing. It's like, dude, you're just kind of worsening their days. Like they think they just hit it big. It's like they fucking won the lottery. They don't even take the full amount either. They're talking about, you know, 1s and 2s. So I mean, they're being modest. They just want, you know, a little bit of money. And instead of getting the amount of money they think they're gonna get, he gives them fucking $1 or $2, and it's obviously they're just disappointed. You're just kind of ruining their day. What? It's not like a funny reaction. They're just like they smile through it and close the doors. They just look disappointed and dead on the inside. Like they finally think they caught their lucky break. They're finally gonna escape their 9-to-5 fucking hell of a job, and then they don't. What's funny about that? What's like what's the gag? What's the joke there? Ha, look at that poor person working a poor job. Freaking poor brokey trying to escape the Matrix. You think the other I was gonna give him $1,000? They're not getting shit. You'll never escape this job, bitch.
Yeah. Could I get some, excuse me?
Sorry?
Could I get some napkins?
In the back.
Could I get some more, please? Could I get like a few more? Thank you. Oh wait, this isn't what I ordered. Is this a McChicken?
Let me kick it.
This is,
Oh my god.
this isn't a McChicken.
Alright, you're not funny. Can you just fuck off?
Thank you.
Do you want it?
Thank you. Oh my god. Thank you. Thank you for that. Yeah, he needed to hear that, man. Lame ass prank. Technically, it is a harmless prank, I guess. I mean, I guess it's a harmless prank, but I mean, it's just not fucking funny. Oh, look, we replaced it with a KFC burger. Fuck off, man. You're lame ass shit. Thank you to that worker. Genuinely, I'm so glad she said that. Lame ass fucking TikTok prankster. I guess I'm glad they're not like harassing the employees and stuff. I mean, he seemed like fairly respectful about the prank, I guess, but I mean, gone wrong. How does a prank like this go right? Well, would the employee like take the burger back and be like, oh, sorry about that, I didn't know that could happen, and then give you a new burger or something? How does this prank go right exactly? What's the reaction you're looking for? And you know what? Kudos to that employee for standing up for herself and the other workers. I appreciate that shit, man.
You guys accept DeQuavius pork pie? DeQuavius pork pie? Can I try it?
Yeah, I think a prank like this kind of certifies itself as like a harmless prank by definition. A lot of this Dom the Troll guy's pranks are fairly harmless on the employees. They don't seem to really care all that much. He still gets his video that gets, you know, millions of likes, whatever. It stays in shirt with recent memes and stuff. Sometimes they'll get a reaction, sometimes they won't. I mean, you know, hey, I'd say, you know, this is as harmless as pranks get, man. People are still laughing and finding it funny. The employees are finding it absurd, but it's not like ruining their day or anything. Overall, yeah, good prank. I don't think this is, I think this is great, yeah.
No, we back.
Dude.
No doors, no problem. Remy boy. How y'all doing?
Contaminating the food?
Your boy is
They
back.
can't sell
and I'm
that. No,
hungry.
you know that, right? They
I'm
can't.
like, hey,
You're just
what's up?
contaminating the
Hello.
fucking food at McDonald's.
Soon as you came through the door, I just gotta chill, gotta stop for a sorrow. Married to the money.
Blurry music, recording up close and personal with random employees? What did they do to you, man? He's literally shaking his head like, hey, no, don't film me. What the fuck are you doing, man? Now pause that shit. Shoving a bite taken out of a chicken patty in his face? That's fucking disgusting, dude. They're telling you to leave, telling you, hey, leave us alone, don't film us type, like, dude, this is not a prank. You're just fucking harassing people. They're already working a fucking 9-to-5 in a fast food restaurant, poor working conditions on their feet all day. They're tired. You come in there blasting music on a fucking JBL speaker, blaring it in their ears, recording up to their face, contaminating the food so they have to make more, shoving partially eaten pieces of food in the employees' faces and recording them up close. They're clearly not giving you consent and telling you to leave them alone. It's not funny. And this is what like 90% of the pranks on fast food workers are. And it's really fucking unfortunate that we put fast food workers through this kind of shit as if their lives aren't hard enough. And this is a big trend, by the way. We're not talking, you know, 2 or 3 people. We're talking 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 plus videos doing this kind of shit. And it's different people. Dozens of videos just busting into fast food restaurants and recording the employees contaminating food. Being disrespectful, man. Treating the employees like props for your video instead of human beings as if they're fucking NPCs and they only exist to make you money. This is a great example of a prankless harm. No one's finding this funny. No one's having any enjoyment with this. You're just annoying workers and pissing them off and contaminating food, making their lives and their work harder. Absolutely not, dude. This is just straight up disrespectful towards, you know, fast food workers, as if they're not even people. Unfortunately, that's a large amount of pranks nowadays. There are tons of prank YouTubers who do similar shit to fast food employees or just, you know, random retail workers, essential workers. These fast food employees or retail workers or essential workers, they don't deserve to be pranked and shit. There's another prank recently where people are literally like running around stores and like screaming and then tricking the employees and like looking for the guy who's screaming when it's actually them who's screaming and shit. Again, like just wasting workers' time for no reason. No one looks at that shit and genuinely laughs and finds it funny. I would laugh at a Canel Joseph prank or a Gideon prank. I wouldn't laugh at a prank like this because it's just fucking lazy and disrespectful towards people. And unfortunately, the majority of pranksters are just lazy. They don't want to have to get creative with shit. If they can annoy fast food employees, you know, screaming in the bathrooms, you know, whatever it takes, they'll do it if it means getting the clout and the views off of it. If you must, at least do funny pranks that the employee can enjoy and laugh about, you know? Not pranks that make their job and lives harder than it already is. But that's just my thought on this kind of shit. I don't know what y'all think. You can put your ideas in the comments and stuff. I read all my comments and shit. I love y'all. So I'm sorry to make you less broke. I'm gonna talk to you later. How much, man? Peace out.